Old Big Jim coming at y'all from the international house of everything Barlow. Got my cat causing mayhem behind me back here. I don't know where he went, but anyway, he's a sweetie pie. Anyway, guys, I just want to get on here with a little something that I picked up that is going to be new for the channel. I went on AAPK, all about pocket knives, and they have several sections of their website, and one of them has to deal with sales, where they actually sell knives through different consortiums of manufacturers and individuals and networks around the world, and I decided to get something that I have been infatuated with for quite a while. I always have known about them. I know what they are, but I've never experienced them. So, in uh, my journey here towards the end of my life, I have decided to reach out and try to get in there where I fit in there, according to Brother Stubbs down at Deep South Cutlery. All right, well, let's get started. First of all, dude wants to make sure y'all know that he's glad y'all are here. He's just an outstanding fella, and he keeps all of us in line. He continuously texts and emails me and talks to me and lets me know when I mess up. So uh, y'all just know that dude is on watch, and he's taking care of business. First of all, we got to pray. Brother Dwayne at Clark Kentucky Knife sent me that token back there to make sure that I knew that I need to pray about everything. So I do. Well, I have been, and I do. But I thank him for making sure that I keep that. That's been a constant part of my YouTube display, or whatever we call. I call it kind of like Stephen Jeffries over there, man. He's very artsy. He's on the cutting edge, of setup and displays that he does, and I thank him very much for that, because he keeps me popping, so keeps me moving. Anyway, you got your Holy Land pocket cross, which Brother Dwayne sent me. I appreciate it a lot. And in case I need to measure anything, old JC over at Mountain of Jar sent me this beautiful Barlow branded measuring tape. Okay, on the Deep South anvil, I got some eye candy for y'all. Now, to y'all, this may not be beautiful at all, but to me it is. This is more or less a new old stock Ulster. And y'all see that with the Era and the Barlow below it. Both Ulsters are branded like that. Okay. This knife has never cut, never been sharpened. I mean, it's like I say, I'm calling it new old stock. Now, this may have been in somebody's collection, and for years, I don't know, and they may have carried it and toted it. But I've got a bunch of Barlows, and I can tell you that this one looks pristine. Doesn't look like it's like I say. Now it's got the teeners, and it's got the pawpaw teener, and it's got all the snap. But in old Big Jim's world, Barlow Brigade, this one right here, it was a cherry popper. I saw it pop up on Whatnot. Guy wanted, I think he started it at $15. I ended up paying about $18 for it. And here's an assignment for y'all. Get on eBay or get on whatever website you use and look up Ulster Barlow. Now, they've got a lot of them, but find the one that has the Era, the Ulster, and the Barlow below it. Find that one, see what they're selling for. Okay? Y'all can report to me down in the comments what you find, because That's a cherry popper right there. That's a good old good. All right. So what's old Big Jim going to talk about today? Well, I told y'all I went on APPK, and I purchased something. After I purchased it, I got an email from the supplier or the person that was sending it to me, and this gentleman right here, Jim Ivory, and he's from Eugene, Oregon, sent me this package. I reached out to him, told him that I was a knife tuber, that I was going to review this knife and give it a hard use, and was going to report, and get, for y'all, I was going to show y'all what happened, what become this knife. I'll probably use it a couple of months. Y'all gonna get tired of looking at it, because every time I do a pocket dump or talk to y'all about stuff, this knife is gonna be coming up. So I told him I'd just send me some swag or whatever he had available to do it, and he ended up sending me some stickers. Now this is James and Company. That's who you have to go look at on APPK. They sell all kind of knives from all over the world, but primarily they sell knives made in Sheffield, England. Okay, Arthur Wright, Taylor's Eyewitness. But they sell Rosecraft. They sell quality cutlery. That's what James and Company is about. Quality cutlery. So if y'all looking for something in this genre, this is where you need to go. James and Company on AAPK. He sent me a very nice handwritten invoice thanking me. And you can see right there on the invoice how much I paid for this with my money. $43.45. And son, let me tell you what, worth every nickel. We'll get into that in just a minute. Here's what I got. This is the box it came in. And it says, Taylor's Eyewitness, pattern 100, which is the very bottom rung of this brand's knife. Okay, it goes up from there. Pattern 100, 120, 130, 140, and they have ones in the middle. It's a Sheffield-made Barlow pocket knife, which is whatever that centimeter stuff is, and then 2 3/4 inch blade, or 2 1/4 inch blade, clip point, bolstered hardwood handles. And over here on the back, it just tells you, Taylor's Eyewitness, the website, phone number if you want to call them in England. But they go through with of telling you who they are. 150 years. They've been making them since 1838. Okay, did y'all understand? 1838. Okay, 150 years they've been making pocket knives. Okay, so this is people talk about case. People talk about people, and I'm not picking on Case. All you Case guys, don't get on me. I got it. I understand it, and I'll make a comment about this knife in a minute that will let you know exactly where I'm coming from on this. Tells you to care for your pocket knife, keep it dry, keep it oiled, keep it sharp, and it says very plainly on here that this is not a screwdriver or a pry bar. It's a pocket knife. It's a cutting tool. There's the barcode. But here's everybody knows about Buck. Okay, that's got a British flag on it, and it says lifetime guarantee. So if you ever have a problem with this knife, and I'm pretty sure they're talking about craftsmanship, they're not talking about you sticking it in a can of paint and breaking the tip of it off. Send it back, they'll give you another one. So what we're talking about? Well, here it is, guys. Taylor's Eyewitness. Okay, very clean. Both bolsters have it stamped. There's no whatever they call it. They do into the tang stamps now on some brands. Okay, it's stamped. Okay, beautiful, just beautiful wood. Now they say this is Katobi wood, and I'm not familiar with that wood. Don't know what it is. But they say that this wood will age with time. Just the oil in your hands will age it. Now y'all look at the fit and finish. Oh, a little gap right there, right? Okay, it's handmade, guys. It's a handmade knife. You know, you make 50 of these, one of them is going to have a little gap, okay? But I can promise you that there's nothing wrong with any part of the craftsmanship of this knife. But there's several observations that I want to make about it. Fit and finish is just excellent. Everything is smooth. You can't feel any pins. I'm not a knife review channel, guys. I don't do reviews. But look at the end of that. Y'all see that? Just as smooth as a baby's bottom. Okay? There wasn't any grit in this. There wasn't any oil. Nothing. Okay? Then here goes the first observation. Okay? That's about a 9. That's an 8+ pull right there. Okay? Now listen to this. The damn thing scares me almost. Listen to this. Okay? Now, a minute ago, I said something to y'all about case. Okay? This is the snap that everybody that buys case knife wants. Okay? That 70s and 80s case snap. Okay? That's what most of the people in this community or in the knife community is looking for. Now, let's do it again. Okay? That's it right there, guys. That's the snap that everybody's looking for. Okay? Now, here's the next observation. Bring that up to the half stop, which it has a vicious half stop. Brother HT up there would call that going against the wall. Okay? Going against the wall. Excellent. But look, see how normally when you have a knife in a half stop position, the blade is, the spring is sticking above the rest of the knife. You know how when you clean the knife, you bring it to a half stop and you get in there and you clean the spring off to where, look how this one is countersunk down in there. Y'all see that? That shows you the precision in this knife. Okay, and then we're going to go right into the finish the walk and talk. Hear that? That's that snap that all them case guys is looking for. See if I can get it in. It's kind of muted when I'm doing it, but get it in there one-handed for y'all. Okay? That's what you're looking for. But when it's closed, smooth as a baby's bottom. Once again, there's your gap again, but I'm not complaining. It's a handmade knife, guys. Okay? This is what your GEC guys are looking for. You know, of course, when they buy one, they want it to be gap-free, and I understand that. But the only gap-free knives that I've seen coming from anywhere are Rosecraft blades. Okay? You don't believe me? Just get in there and check that out. Okay? They're gap-free. Okay? The ones, now some of their seconds may not be, but the Rosecraft blades that are coming out right now are gap-free. There it is again, back in the half stop, and there's the close. Okay, so why am I showing you this and telling you all this? Well, like I said, this is fixing to go right here. It's by Stephen Jeffries' Barlow slip, which I have dubbed this. It's going to go right in there, and it's going to go right in my pocket. And that's where it's going to stay until I'm able to come back and give y'all a hard use review. Now, a few hours ago, Brother Jim at Hunting, Fishing, and Praying dropped a information. He had a search for knowledge, and I understand, Brother Jim. I commented and told him that I understand the search for knowledge. I do the same thing. That's what I'm doing. This entire video is about my search for knowledge about these knives. After this one, I'm probably going to get an Arthur Wright. Of course, I'll have to save my pennies, but I want to get an Arthur Wright Barlow and test it just because of my search for knowledge. Brother Jim brought a Washington home, made in Sheffield, England, a pocket knife, IXL. I believe it's a single blade knife. I'm not sure what pattern it was, but he showed a couple of pictures. He showed the tang stamp, and my comment to him was that there were two things about the tang stamp that should make him understand that anything that has Wolstenholme and Sheffield, England on it, when it was made, is irrelevant. I picked up a IXL Wolstenholme Barlow down at Deep South Cutlery. Now, I haven't been able to afford it, but I picked it up and coon fingered it enough to know what I already knew. If those two names are on a pocket knife, the quality of the Wolstenholme and then the quality of Sheffield, England made knives is impeccable. Okay. That region, the Sheffield, England region of quality pocket knife makers, and you can go look on Slip Joint Sawyer, Patty's Potato Peeler, Thrifty Knifty, Tobias Gibson. You can go look at all those channels, and any review they've done about anything that says either Wolstenholme or Sheffield, England, and you will understand why I have the search for knowledge, like Brother Jim at Hunting, Fishing, and Praying. It's the search for knowledge. We want to know because even though he's my junior, we both just want to know, and it's like anybody else that's into pocket knives that they want to know. So that's what this video is about, guys. I'm here at 17 minutes. I've held y'all enough for today. I want y'all to have a great Thursday. I have been, last 2 days have been on a journey. A friend of mine had car troubles and this and that, and I had to go and help tow him do some car repairs and things that didn't involve my knives or anything to do with my knives. But the piece of equipment that I was gifted by a little bird, I have now acquired the proper belts, and all I can tell y'all about that, man, a little teaser, is y'all get ready for Modified Monday. Modified Monday, I hope, is going to be a banger for y'all. I bought a Pakistan knife, bone handles. It's going to be heavily modified, and with the use of my new tool, or my new shop tool, it's going to turn out outstanding, I believe. So y'all just get ready. Remember, old Jim, he's loving on y'all down here at the Casa de Barlow, and all y'all be safe, be happy. Rule number 9.